Yeah, that's cool.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans.
I gotta stay away from them fucking turnovers.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
That shit is getting in trouble.
And the Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Hey. 84? God damn. Jiggy, y'all niggas better work.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking for space. It's Hemby. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you
2 yards per carry off the
you
list.
can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
So, yeah,
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a physical attack.
you can get loose. Yeah, we'll take it.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
2-4. So,
What a start this would be. This crowd roaring to try to get an early 3 and out. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Gets it to him on the screen.
oh, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him with the
All right, coach.
They're in their
Better not get burnt.
but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Oh!
This offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Okay.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Hemby. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Smashes through the
That's
tackle.
crazy.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And talking to the OC this
No, it
week,
ain't.
getting this
No, it
running
ain't.
back going was step
No, it
number
ain't.
one. Was priority number one.
Cause you
He
know
said it
why?
makes the whole offense go. He's the bell cow.
No, it
He's
ain't.
the guy. This offense doing exactly what they
See,
set out
that's
to do
exactly why I
on this
need a
first drive.
chalkboard.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This opening
Stop
drive
at
has been
55 below.
really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking
I get
advantage,
off.
strung
I get
together
fucking
a nice
top
series.
there.
But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I think a lot of people
So good,
expected
man.
to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before.
I see you, though.
Hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive
So,
there.
let's see how I'm gonna do that.
And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff
That
unit
ain't
down
gonna
there,
work.
and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field.
That ain't
Stopped
working.
at 25.
That's not top of it. Understand.
Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Oh, they're
Yeah.
after him. Breaks
Oh,
it
he
down.
different. He different. He different. He different. He different. He different. He different. What I tell you, he different.
And once he found open space, the
Yeah, I'm all right, son.
start playing.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you've got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it. Running
Ain't
the
he?
wrong way and scoring a touchdown.
Not at all. Not at all.
Looking for the tie
Good
with the
shot.
extra point.
Thank you.
And he
What does
tacks
that
on the
mean?
extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
I almost fucked myself up. Let me see. Ooh. God.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Smashes him with the stiff
Ooh.
arm. Buzz and
Not
Clyde
telling
able
me.
to shake loose as he
All right.
steps out of bounds at the 22.
That's my thing. All right.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Come on, defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Cooper. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back.
No, y'all said y'all flipped the play and y'all did.
Better job of finishing.
Right back to the
Thank
line.
you.
And
What's
they'll
up wrong
wrestle
with
to
you?
the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
He's got an open
Wow. This shit.
away from the ground, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
Hold on, boo.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense
He's alive, that
couldn't
bitch
quite
up
get the right angles.
Get the
and he
fuck
does
outta
the
here.
rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Wow. Ain't that some shit?
And the extra
All
point
right.
is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass.
So we bet now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense did maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.
Yeah.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Miller with the ball. Picks up the first
This is real something.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Tell the little
First
motherfucker.
down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great,
I know it would have.
hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKinney. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock
We'll
strikes
take
0
that.
here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down.
Y'all got the speed. USC. These niggas slow at Indiana. What's up?
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Spits it out to the back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
And the returner will be dragged down.
Come on, defense.
Indiana has the ball back, and the They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Looking to throw. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that.
I'd rather have fucking big, and I'd take that.
You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. We got to see that. Got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
His throw is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mendoza.
Why does he turn to the side? Look straight at the ball, man. He looking straight at you.
Statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you
He looking straight at you. You turn to the side.
Tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
Well, I did first time out. Yeah, I did. That was my bad. Why I did it.
Decide to punt it away.
Somebody
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Punt is on its way.
Good not touch, dude.
And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I wanted to just live that bitch up there, so he would have fucked up.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Nigga, you at the crib. What you doing?
After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver.
Shut up, Palmer.
And said to himself, hey.
Damn! You nosy bitch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this
It's
drive moving.
critical. It's critical. Ooh, I see. I see.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the
Damn.
air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws?
That's my fault. I should have sent him the other way.
And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Damn, can I get holding?
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Jeez.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
He can't even put his hands on him until he touched the fucking ball.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he's
Damn it! Oh my goodness!
Playmaker outside picks up the first.
Trying to run the screen, and it was almost picked off. It'll be second down.
Ran into him, number 8. He had it, number 8.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Can't get into the
I like how he just pushed
A lot of
it
times
up.
when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mendoza. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Put your head down, I'm sorry.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Don't do that.
Stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The offense will
Don't
quickly
do
use
that.
the timeout. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Make sure there's
Hell yeah, we'll take the long start. Hell yeah.
turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area, the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now on third down for this offense. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing.
Yeah, we get the ball back too. Hell yeah.
And the Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Hell yeah.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something.
Come on, Larry. Y'all ain't pushing them niggas like they pushing y'all.
Successes in the
fuck
first
out of
half.
here.
Let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The play action fake. Has to throw this off his back foot.
He dropped it. Come on.
The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception. But they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the
No, because I'm not pushing him back on the L stick. It's my fault.
He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the
I know you did. I know you did. That's why I hate doing that shit. That's why I don't do that truck stick and try and dive for it because you can easily fumble that bitch. And I did that shit with LSU. I mean with Illinois when they fumbled that bitch with the quarterback. I should have did that shit. I should have just let him get tackled instead of trying to reach for the first down. It would have been probably 4th and inches.
Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point at the top.
Maybe because I don't know why.
And the extra point was good. No incident.
All right, play some defense. Come on, corners.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive.
Actually, the niggas really done a good job.
Touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and
Yeah, it's my defensive line. Yo, I told Darnell and them, like, nigga, them niggas big and they strong, but they slow as shit. If they can overpower niggas, it's a wrap.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
But I ain't know Michigan State line was like that though. Dude.
Indiana sends the offense.
Dude, they line, that shit ridiculous.
Has disappeared, and now we have a whole new
And I ain't even looked at the stats. I wanted to see how many sacks I had. I probably had 1 or 2.
building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that is just
I didn't know they was built like that.
running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back.
I say, let him do it, nigga.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Love to see this on offense early in drives.
I want to have
That
faith.
kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
I want to have
Desert
faith.
is rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah,
A little time, lets it go.
that's exactly what I want.
Connection and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
I got a little one. I look back on that shit. I gotta see that.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
Damn, I ain't got a punt in a long ass time.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Caught over the middle, it's Lane. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
To the air on first down. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Under fire. This one's complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Caught near the sticks. It's Lemon. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lane. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. On the ground, it's Hemby. Got the 1st down and more. Slips a tackle, and he's got room.
Man, so many guys in position, play after play to get this guy on the ground, but Palmer, he just refuses to go down and makes big plays.
And when you make plays like that, David, you're basically guaranteeing yourself more touches as this game goes on because the play caller now knows no matter what, you're going to make dudes miss and make me look good.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work.
That's what I'm talking about, on the hands.
Down to possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll sneak it.
And how how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak. Everybody knows it. He's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Now they'll run the draw. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And in a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
Give to the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. And he hauls it in after 25. Touchdown, Indiana! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll run just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? You kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. They'll go to the air. He makes the grab. The two-point try is good, and they take the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's a throw downfield late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This show, you know it.
What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final kicks, and that was
Yeah, let me know.
remembered forever.
And I think when
Yeah.
you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.